Alright, party people. Got my handy dandy printout. You probably saw Bix Weir's email and video today. Alert, huge crypto bank fails, leaves Tether, Bitfinex, and EOS's Block 1 in limbo. So he goes on to talk about now all of a sudden this, crypto bank in Puerto Rico, which is Noble Bank, is alleged to be trying to be sold between $5 and $10 million. He says they just had $2+ billion in there that they showed on one day from one, deep state law firm that said, yep, on this day we did see $2 billion in there. We attest to that. It wasn't an audit. It was nothing of the sort. We've seen them. They tried to get audits in the past. The auditor says they're basically not working with us, giving us what we need to see. The point is, you and I both know they've never had the money in there, and on one little simple date, oh, look, it's there, okay, take it back out. And that was probably a bunch of the money they pulled in through the year-long ICO of EOS, which pulled in, they say, over $4 billion, right? So they probably took some of that money, put it in there for one day, now let's take it out. Now all of a sudden, the bank is like collapsing. I want to read you something from Michelle White Dove's first and second reports, okay? The White Dove Report 1. And if you paid for this and you're on our website, cryptosclass.com, you will see out of everything that she posted in that document, Tether was in bold red. Everything else wasn't red, it was black. Tether. Spirit let me know Tether does not have the money they say they have. They do not have the over $2 billion plus dollars. They are bluffing. Capital letters, they are bluffing. They are lying, all capital. This is not good. This will be exposed. That whole entire thing was capitalized. Just to put a little emphasis on there. I would not put my money in Tether. Extreme caution. It will crash. And again, more capital letters. So the next question will be, so if I'm a trader, where do I put my money? That's a tough question, or that's tough to answer because all the cryptos are volatile. Use common sense. Pick a long-standing, stable, and proven coin. I'm not pumping Litecoin, but I see it going up and up and up. Sure, there will be pullbacks and timing is everything. Just pick the safest places to store your dry powder, so to speak. So again, that was in January, March. You're probably like, well, Litecoin, Joe, it's, $60. Right. And she said there will be pullbacks. But if we get to the prices of Litecoin into the thousands at some point, you will easily look back and say, holy crap, this just made a lot of sense. At the same time, we're talking about stable coins, and the only real thing was there that was there was Tether. So where do you put your money? And I said, people would ask me, I said, well, if you want to get in and out of trades, you could get out of whatever the trade is, send it, put it into Bitcoin, take the Bitcoin, go over to, Coinbase or Gemini and sell it, sit on the cash in the account. Okay, market's recovering. Okay, get back in to your Bitcoin, whatever, send the Bitcoin back to the exchange. I know it's a little lengthy of a thing to do, but without a real stable coin, that's what you have to do. You have to go into real US dollars. Yeah, but that's considered a taxable event. Well, technically speaking, so is you going in and out of these other ones. When you get into Tether, get back out and go in and the coin goes up, that's according to the IRS, that's a taxable event. So, anyways, part 2. Still Tether bluffs is what she titled this next one. As revealed in the White Dove Report number 1, Spirit let us know Tether was bluffing, lying, wasn't good. They would be exposed, and to exercise extreme caution as it will crash. Again, all that's in capital letters again. Psychically, I can see they felt and still feel a lot of pressure to cover their tracks. They know they are in trouble. They could not find an accounting firm to lie for them, so they came out with a report done by attorneys who alluded to Tether having funds in a bank account on a certain day, but put disclaimers throughout their evaluation. The bottom line, personally, I would not take the risk of putting my money in Tether. When it crashes, it will negatively impact the overall market, but not as much as people think. It will be significant, but not long-lasting. To some degree, a Tether crash has been priced in to the market, baked into the cake. She says baked into the cake. People are smart, and many know it's a scam. So there's two things here. Tether crashing, I mean, the bank's going away. So now where's the backing? Where's the backing to Tether? Where did it go? Noble Bank doesn't have it now. They're trying to sell for $5 to $10 million or some crap I'm reading. What about the backing of all the Tether that's out there? Where's that money? It's supposed to be Noble Bank. Well, if it's not Noble Bank, then that means the Tethers are worthless, thus potentially causing a crypto crash. Now, here's the other side of it. If everybody has Tether, and they're these traders, right? Everyone's I'm the smartest guy in the room. I'm using Tether in and out of trades. And I get wind of what I just told you about and Big Square's been telling you about. And now it's news, right? It's like happening right now. There's news about this now. And I see this earlier than other people. Oh my God, I got to get out of Tether. I got to get out of Tether. What are you going to get into? There is TUSD, which is another stable coin, but they don't have as many out there apparently as, say, Tether does. The number of Tether coins, 2.5 billion or so, more than that. And then this TUSD, this other one, the stable coin, true US dollar, things what it's called, I don't think they have anywhere near. I think they were in the millions or 100 million or something dollars worth. So it's like, there's not enough room. There's not enough room in this other stable coin for all the Tether that's out there to flow in there. So what does that mean? What do all these people do? They may have to get back into crypto. Oh, let me go buy the stablest thing out there. Oh, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Let me go into those things. You know, I say stable, not necessarily stable, but the most well-known ones. You know, the ones that have been around that everybody trusts. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, right? The top three ones. You know, by name recognition, whatever. They may flood back into those because they don't trust Tether now. The other side of it is how much Tether is actually out there. Well, you look at the markets, go to coinmarketcap.com, look at, you know, click the little market tab once you're on Tether, and see the volume. In and out, you know, you'll see the volume. And we'll find out exactly how much money is being poured in, you know, in and out of Tether by the volume. So you may be about to see a huge spike in volume over a short period of time here, and I don't know what that period of time is. It all depends on how quickly Tether implodes and Block One and all this crap. This bank, anyways, Noble Bank, goes down, like officially. And if that happens, people are gonna get the hell out of. I gotta get out of Tether. I gotta get out of Tether. What is the price setting mechanism in Tether? Because I remember a while back we saw a spike downward, like a couple years ago or a year ago or so. What would cause a spike to happen in the price when something's supposed to be attached to the dollar at a one-to-one basis? How could it ever spike? Even if these things become worthless, how could they not still be a dollar? Even though there's nothing backing them, at least for a short period of time. Like, you know, you gotta get out of it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So she has warned twice about Tether, 2 different reports, and now it is starting to make sense. So we have 2 scenarios. She's saying this could affect negatively the whole entire crypto market. It'll be temporary. May not be as bad as people think when it happens, but it looks like it may happen. So, and I understand, well, wait a minute, we're in October. I thought, Joe, October. Are we about to see another final pop? Down, not pop, down. Smack down because of this. And then we get the rise because now Tether, the criminality's gone. And holy crap, crypto's rocket because that criminality's gone. And these printed tokens, you know, Tether, they can't be printed anymore like they've been doing. It's like they had a Federal Reserve Bank. We'll just print money. Or the futures contracts. We'll just print more futures. Oh man, there's a bunch of people going long and the futures contracts and silver price starting to rise. That's all right. Just print crap ton more contracts and we'll just go short on them. Okay, problem solved. You can't print Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. These other ones, but you can. They did and they could print Tether. And now they're in a panic mode. And there's something happening behind the scenes. It's not good. As she said, psychically, I can see they felt and still feel a lot of pressure to cover their tracks. They know they are in trouble. They know it. So when this printing press known as Tether's being taken away and goes away, then what's left? Well, we have TUSD, And then we have the rest of the cryptos, where people are in and out of the altcoins, back into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going down, take out of that, go back into the altcoins. Are we about to see that again? I don't know. But I'm telling you, be prepared for one thing or the other or both. Maybe the Tether thing pushes the market up. But she's saying she feels like it's going to affect it negatively to start with. It won't be as bad as people think, but it will happen. You know, it'll take place. Like she says, where's it at? Yeah, so the bottom line, personally, I would not take the risk of putting my money in Tether. When it crashes, it will negatively impact the overall market, but not as much as people think. It will be significant, but not long-lasting. To some degree, a Tether crash has been priced into the market or baked into the cake. People are smart, and many know it's a scam. So some people are actually banking on this thing crashing, bringing the market down, and then maybe they're going to want to get in. So those of you who are sitting on a pile of cryptos right now, you've got a decision to make that I cannot and will not. Don't even bother reaching out to me to ask, Joe, what are you going to do? I'm not even going to comment on what I'm going to do or what I think you should do. If the market gets hit hard because of this, you had an opportunity right now to sell, take your profits, put them somewhere else other than Tether, and wait it out. And again, the only other thing I really know right now is TUSD. And I'm not really sure what's backing that one and all that. Like, I haven't really looked into that one too well. So where do you put your money? What do? Do you cash out on Coinbase and let it sit there and then wait? I mean, maybe. Or do you say the hell with it, whether it crashes or not, if this criminality goes away and things are going to get good, really good soon anyways, what the hell, we've already experienced 15 bumps on the road this year anyways, whatever. You could look at it that way. But I do want to bring this to your attention because White Dove has called for this, and it looks like it's happening right now, or at least starting right now. Take care.